Hey, we're back. Welcome. This is the Robbie show. Lately it's been a good time. We didn't do an episode last week. That was for personal reasons. Had a rough week last week. Didn't really feel like doing anything, to say the least. But it's poor excuse. Dope of the day. What are you gonna do? Um, we have a lot to talk about tonight. The Pats, Kirk up in Laconia. It's Kirk Minahan's 50th birthday. The Robbie V show. We give a shout out to Kirk Minahan. We'll even make him MVP, because it's his 50th birthday. He lasted 50 years, and he actually has the same birthday as my daughter. So it's good times. Got my glasses fixed. I am wearing a cookie shirt. Happy Halloween to all those who celebrate Halloween. Halloween's a great holiday. You can never have too much candy. Well, you can. Obviously you'll get sick, but that's life. You got to make decisions. Every man and woman has got to go their own way. We got the election coming up. We'll talk about the B's, C's, and talk about the World Series. But let's get to it. I guess to get to the topic that everyone wants to talk about is the Yankees blowing it last night in the World Series. That was rough. Those 3 hours were terrible. Blow up Judge. It was just awful. Judge, I don't know how the hell he missed that. That fly ball didn't really seem to be coming in too hot. And he didn't have a good series to begin with. I think he was like 7 for 54 or 55 or something like that. And obviously the misplayed throw to third, and then the non-covering to first kind of did in the Yankees, and they were they were down, they were up 5-0, and then next thing Garrett Cole is literally pitching for his life. I don't really put this on Cole at all. He pitched his ass off. When you got people making dope of the day plays left and right, there's nothing you can do. Aaron Judge, by the way, is dope of the day. He fucking turtled. The New York office, if anyone watches, you can literally sit here and he played terrible. There's not much more you can say to that. He played awful. Guys just in big moments didn't come up with it. I actually thought the Yankees, when they were 5-0, in the whatever it was, the third, actually thought they had a shot to take it back to LA. Maybe the mayor of LA is probably happy about that, especially after the watching cars and rioters last night. I've never understood the whole thing about rioting after you win a championship. Just go to your local pub, have a few pops, go home, go to bed. It's no reason to fucking start breaking cars, smashing up whatever you want, and then just acting like a fucking wonk. So I guess the people who rioted, for the Dodgers championship last night, yeah, that wasn't too smart. Because there's no cameras or anything like that they can convict your ass. But, shout out LAPD. Let's get the job done. Let's get those guys behind bars. I guess the other thing too is the Yankees. They have a lot of free agents. Soto. It was interesting. They had a picture of him just staring out and watching the Dodgers celebrate yesterday. It wasn't a picture; it was a video. A lot of people picked it up. You kind of wonder if this was his last game in Yankee Stadium. He didn't really sound like a guy who's going to take a hometown discount. But that's the Yankees' problem. They're not. They made the World Series. Cashman, Boone. I know they won championships, but that's life. But I'm happy for LA. Happy for Betts. Happy for Dodgers. They played well. Freddie Freeman played his ass off. He deserved the MVP. And yeah, there's not much more you can say to that. Celtics last night. Recording this Thursday, so Wednesday night. They got to stop with these whole, and it's the first one they've had this year, but they got to stop with this whole coming to play only for basically a quarter and a half. They were down by 20 something. I know they came back, but can we please stop the shenanigans? I just, they're a veteran team now. They know what it takes to win. Tatum and Brown's got to play better. That's one of the first things that needs to happen. Tatum's playing his ass off. I know he didn't shoot that well last night. But, so the whole team just needs to step up, just put the foot on the gas, and just take it down. I also want to give a dope of the day to the Indiana Pacers organization. I don't think there was any need last night to put a freaking "We Beat the Celtics" banner up on October 30th of 2024. I don't really get that. It's not the actions of a franchise that's been there, or it kind of screams like Colts when they put up we were AAC championship, finalist, whatever, when they put up that banner, and then it was torn down as soon as everyone saw it, and it hit Twitter. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I find it appalling, and I'm irate. So what are you gonna do? All right. I mean, so for pro football this week, yes, the Patriots did beat the Jets. I know a lot of people were happy about that. And Kane, especially, Montante, not so much. Went over that in spaces. Definitely have a listen if you listen live, because I don't record them. Although Drake May is out this week for a concussion. I hope this isn't a trend with him. That was a pretty brutal hit that he took. Hopefully the Patriots, they start playing better. It would be nice, but what are you gonna do? Just gonna bring up the NFL schedule slate this week. The fact that they took the Jets down to the wire. I'm glad they won, but it's something, man. And Jacoby Brissett, he obviously played well enough to win. I don't think it was a major moment today like Justin, where there's no Tom Brady or Drew Bledsoe over Tom, so it was just kind of a win from 2-16. That's just what I think about it. I don't know. Where are the Pats playing? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, New England at Tennessee. Wow. Patriots are going on the road at a good Titan, a 1-6 Titans team that's not really doing anything. They do have a shot to win this game. Obviously, they just got to fucking pound the rock with Stevenson. I don't think Brissett or any of the wide receivers are going to torch the Titans secondary. They just got to pound the rock and see what happens, and hopefully their defense can slow down Titans offense, which really doesn't seem to be functioning at a high level to begin with. But what are you going to do? Let's see here. Cha-ching. Let's see. Games like potentially. Oh yeah, by the way, the lock of the weeks this week. I'm doing at 10 a.m. on Saturday. 10 a.m. on Sunday. I know I've been slacking this year. It hasn't been a banner year for me, but we got to get back on the winning track. And granted, I said that last week, but hey, this time I actually mean it. Yeah, Philadelphia Jags is an interesting spot, especially with Peterson coming to Jacksonville. Although Jacksonville, they barely beat the Patriots, so can't exactly enthrall them. Green Bay Denver is going to be a hell of a game this week. Jordan, Lions running in the Lambeau, starting to get cold up there. The people love it, And also Denver versus Baltimore. Falcons Dallas. Dallas isn't obviously off to the start that people thought they were. Thought they were going to do, but what are you going to do? It's just ridiculous. How about those Redskins? I actually think they're going to crush the Giants. No one can stop that team. Oh, and by the way, again, dope of the day goes to that Ravens player who, thought it was a hot idea to, what's that called? Start celebrating before the Hail Mary pass. I don't, he's not doing good. I don't really appreciate him. He really needs to grow up. That's just my opinion. I think he's wonk of the week. I've made a decision with a potential for moron of the month. All right. So Friday lock of the week. I'm gonna put one out there. I think let's see here. Yeah, it's not really a lock of the week. I guess it's just kind of a play of the day. What the hell? Actually, you know what? That's not a good play of the day. Yeah, fuck that. Never mind. Forget I even said that. Whoops. That's awful. I'm off my game. God damn it. Yeah, so Saturday, college football should be it's a great slate, dude. Ohio State's rolling in the freaking Beaver Stadium at Penn State. It's Drew Aller versus, Will Howard. Hopefully, I think Ohio State could take this one, to be honest with you. Penn State's had problems with the offense basically all year, unless they're playing like West Virginia. I know they have a great defense, man, but Ohio State has so many weapons, and the Chip Kelly offense might, prove to be too much for Penn State. Army even favored by 21.5 over Air Force at fucking looking at half. I mean, Air Force sucks this year. Army's at home. I think the weather's going to be good. I don't. Is that's a potential lock of the week? But I'll make my final decision on Saturday. Um, who else? Auburn versus Vandy at Auburn. Only my 7.5. Vandy's been a fucking train wreck. I know they're 5-3, dude, but they've blown some close games. Their defense isn't the best. Why is this game being played? Oklahoma's playing Maine. Both teams are 4-4. I mean, Oklahoma's favored by 35 points last time I saw on DraftKings. So, needless to say, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. That's interesting. For the night games, I mean, Navy's playing Rice. Yeah, -11. I don't know. Good luck with that. Night games. It's really, I realize like Kentucky versus Tennessee's playing Kentucky, at Neyland. That might be something to look at. I mean, Tennessee's favored by 17.5. You might want to bump that up a little bit. But, Kentucky, they can run the ball, but they can't throw the ball to save their life, which, is kind of a problem. Pittsburgh versus SMU. SMU's got a great offense, but Pittsburgh, they're playing well this year. The SMU is favored by 7.5, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a strong look at that before I make any predictions. See if that game's the lock of the week. But yeah, it's gonna be something else. All right, the NFL slate. We already went over the NFL slate. So what is there left to talk about? The Bruins obviously had an uninspiring performance. We all know that wasn't the best. Talk about the election. Oh yeah, Joe Biden. He's dope of the day for calling half the nation garbage. That was interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know. One of my conspiracy theories is that Joe Biden and Joe and Jill don't really like Kamal that much, and they think that he was pushed out that unfairly, and I think they're doing everything to sabotage. Mark Cuban had a banner today. He said something stupid. I don't know. No matter what side you're on, this is my thing. No matter what side you are on this, like the left or the right, don't do the following things. Don't throw a fucking brick through somebody's store. No one cares. You should get arrested. It's not worth getting hyped up over that much. Don't go knock somebody out or act like an idiot because that's not worth it. Just keep a level head and relax. RELAX. Aaron Rodgers quote, baby. That's the only thing you should be doing for Aaron Rodgers. So let's go over it. All right. Actually, there is one more thing I do want to talk about. The spaces. I'm pretty hard on they're not going to be recorded. My feeling is when you come on the spaces, there's no set schedule. I don't want to record. I just want it to go off in the middle of the night. I don't want people clipping it. It's just my personal opinion. If people want to talk on it, they should be able to let it fly and just let it go. Saturday night is a prime example. I don't need that clipped. I don't need anything like that. It's a fun time. I appreciate everybody who comes on those. It's a hoot. It's a hoot and a half, and yeah. But I'm not recording them. So it's really it. I do feel bad for the people in Australia who want me to record them, but it's my decision, and that's the way I'm rolling with it. I don't know if I'm going to do one Saturday night. I'm not doing one tomorrow night. Or, I respect. Hey, it's Mike and the Minifans tomorrow night, so you should watch that. Saturday night, I don't know. I might do one. Hopefully, see if the kid goes down and see how many. I don't know. Just have a few pops and whatever. And hopefully, and lastly, everyone just don't eat too much Halloween candy. Moderation's key. This is Robbie V telling you, Halloween's over and now we're going to go to my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. Signing off. Thank you.